Hi, I'm Jackie Wellham. I'm the Director of Children's Ministry at Crossroads Christian Church in St. Matthews. This month, we're talking all about the rules of life, playing well and finishing strong. And our main point all month long is responsibility. So what's responsibility? Responsibility is showing that you can be trusted with what's expected of you. During Jesus' ministry, he went around performing miracles and teaching and answering people's questions. And, well, today's Bible story, it's one of those cases where somebody had a big question for him. Let's take a little road trip and find out more about it.
Boys and girls, I thought today we would read our Bible story in front of this old barn. I wonder if you can figure out why. Listen, I'm going to read to you from Luke chapter 12, beginning with verse 13. Someone in the crowd spoke to Jesus. "Teacher," he said, "tell my brother to divide the family property with me." Jesus replied, "Friend, who made me judge and umpire between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out. Be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things. Life is not made up of how much a person has." Then Jesus told them this story. A certain rich man's land produced a very large crop. He thought to himself, "What should I do? I don't have a place to store all these crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones. I will store my extra grain in them. I will say to myself, you have plenty of grain stored away for many, many years. Take life easy. Eat, drink, and have a good time." But God said to him, "You foolish man, tonight I will take your life away from you. Then who will get what you've prepared for yourself? That is how it will be for whoever stores things away for themselves, but is not rich in the sight of God."
In other words, we shouldn't try to keep everything for ourselves. Instead, we should live God's way. We should be generous and willing to share. This Bible story ends before we find out exactly how the man who asked that question to begin with responded. Did he decide to share with his brother? Did he decide not to worry about what was fair and what wasn't? Well, the truth is, I don't think it really matters how he responded. I think it matters how you and I respond. And this is a great rule for life. Share what you have. The games that we play really aren't set up that way, are they? They really don't encourage us to share. They encourage us to take and keep on taking until we're the big winners, right? But, well, that's not God's way, is it? This month's Bible verse is food for thought. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And you can find that in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 16, verse 10. So this week, let's do this. Let's share our popcorn. Let's share our favorite video game. Let's exercise every sharing muscle we can think to exercise so that we can live Jesus' way. I am so glad we had a chance to learn this lesson this week, and I cannot wait to learn more about what Jesus says about the rules of life with you next week. Goodbye.